Hey guys, this is Leif from Goldfish Corner. Welcome back. And today we're going to talk about another interesting topic is what type of goldfish should kept in the cold during the winter. Well, first of all, it's holiday season. I wish you and your family Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So last time we talked about how to feed goldfish in winter. And this time we're going to talk about the second episode is what type of goldfish we should kept in the cold weather. The next time we're going to talk about what type of goldfish we need a heater during the winter is opposite side. So in general, goldfish is cold water fish. It can live in a wide range of temperature, typically from 0 to 36 degrees Celsius. Healthy temperature in between 20 to 23 degrees C. In general, a coldness is good for goldfish. You can see this is actually a traditional way of goldfish keeping. The water is frozen, but the fish is still alive. If you look at the bottom of the fish, some of the fish is hibernating at the bottom, and some of the fish on the surface is still swimming. For the outside tank, just make sure there's no rapid temperature change. And also, you don't need a heater, except some cases we're going to talk about during the next series. Why and what type of goldfish we need kept in the cold weather. The case one is coldness will make spawner goldfish more active. The breeding stimulated by the change of the weather, especially the cold weather. And the other thing is, if you look at this is the internal anatomy of goldfish. I like this picture, particularly the body is actually for the fancy goldfish. Gallnuts is actually right underneath the swim bladder because the fancy goldfish, they have a lot of body fat. Is the body actually deformed? Testes and ovaries is kind of compact in very narrow areas. During the fall season, the goldfish grow crazy. They eat a lot and they actually grow a lot, preserve resources for the winter. So during the winter, if we burn the body fat, it actually relax the spaces for ovaries and oviduct. That's actually good for goldfish breeding behaviors. You can just keep the goldfish in your green water, and the goldfish are going to be hibernated for 1 or 2 months, just like this videos. You can see the rancho is very quiet in the bottom of the tank, and the water is actually green. If it's water below 18 degrees C, you have to reduce the feeding. If you have to feed, just feed the wheat germs food every 10 or 15 days. If the water temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, just no feeding. And just trust me, just keep your goldfish outside during the winter time. Let the cold weather burn the body fat. And the next spring, spawner goldfish are going to be more active, and they're going to become active and they're ready for breeding a new generation of goldfish for you. The case 2 scenario is actually beneficial to wind development with cold weather. Low temperature leads to slow metabolism. Just like this picture, right? They have 2 beautiful red goose head underneath the water is frozen. The low temperature slow down the body growth, and the body growth actually compete less with wind development. And the other hand is the coldness gonna make the wind grow tighter and bigger. Basically, the goldfish grow in the cold weather has more fine and tight tissues wing than the goldfish that grow in tropical area. Like, just remember to keep your goldfish if it's outside the tank. Make sure you have a green water. Green water gonna stimulate the wind development with cold weather. This is actually a general practice for grooming Oranda, Ranchu, or Red Goose Head. I don't know if you notice here, I'm actually wearing my brand t-shirt. I found I get my merchandise store. If you like it, you can purchase it online. I'll give you the link. And also, if you like my videos, my knowledge, please give me a like or subscribe my channel. And this is really gonna motivate me to put more videos. Let's continue. The scenario 3 is the cold weather will build a more rounded body. If the green water at low temperature under 15 degrees C, the coldness is gonna suppress the body growth in length, but at the same time, the goldfish is still grow, still have nutrients to burn the body fat, and it's gonna enhance the belly growth. It's gonna create a more rounded body. But this is not just apply for pearl scale. This is gonna apply for general for other goldfish breed. This is the key process for goldfish grooming. Cold weather to groom the goldfish for 2 years or older. The number 4 case, the cold weather can also boost the color naturally. A lot of people ask me how we can boost the color. There are many ways. You can feed more live worms. You can also feed a different additive to the food. But if you want a goldfish grow naturally to boost the color, cold weather plus green water will be the successful recipe. Basically, as you can see on this is typical winter tank in a goldfish farm in China. The water is generally green. The cold weather will stabilize the pigment cell, also slow down the color feeding. This is a natural way to boost the color. Remember this video that I posted in October when I visit Hong Kong goldfish market? One of the feedback I got from this goldfish store, and then they told me they actually imported from northern part of China. I said, why are you not imported from Fuzhou? They told me the reason is two. One is Fuzhou obviously costs more money and more expensive. The second one, or the true reason, is if you want a more colorful goldfish, get it from the cold weather area, and the cold weather area gonna make the color more colorful. Again, this is also the key process for goldfish grooming. When you using the cold weather to boost the color, make sure you only apply this method to the goldfish 2 years or older. The 5th scenario is to make scale finer. I don't know how many of you actually pay attention, not scale color, but also the scale size. The scale size is correlated with body growth. If the body grows fast, the scale tends to bigger. If the body grows slow, obviously the scale size become smaller. For instance, this is the Thai rancho. I found it from Facebook. It actually has a bigger scale. And for the low temperature grow, for distance, this is red goose head from China. This actually has a slow body growth, and they make a scale finer. To make a comparison, I put this line on the back side of the gill, and also I put this white line caudal peduncle side. So if you look at the body, see this scale is really big, this area, but you can see the red goose head goldfish is a very fine and very even scale. It's beautiful. So the cold weather, also a secret recipe to make the scale finer. Again, it's also part of the grooming process. Now we can see how this feel. I have those two in video. This is the Thai rancho with a super big scale, and this is my red goose head with very fine pearl color scale, the very fine scale. The last scenario is gonna fit for slow growing goldfish. If I classify by the body growth speed, we have fast grow goldfish, Fuzhou rancho, Kaiuki K rancho, and Thai rancho and Thai oranda. The other type of goldfish I call a slow growing goldfish. They typically need to 3+ years to reach all the adult attribute, such as Unoki rancho, red goose head rancho, and the king lion shoes. If you want to know how to tell the different type of ranchos, you could check those video card, which is on the top right corner of my video. They're gonna give you the link. You can get more information. These are 6 reasons that you need to keep goldfish in cold during the winter. So I hope you enjoy today's video. If you have any other questions, just put your question on my comment. I'm normally gonna reply all of these questions. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy today's video. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.